Hi, Charlene. Okay, so this program, we're getting away from the power and we're going back into strength, but we're going to incorporate endurance as well. So what's going on is that you're going to be supersetting basically same or associated muscles within two movements. And the first movement is where you're focusing on strength. Your rep range is going to be between 8 and 12 reps. Fairly simple movements, and through the month progressing from, say you're starting at 12 reps, so through the month going down to a heavier weight, going into a heavier weight and down in reps as you progress through the month. That's the goal. And then you're going to superset with a movement that is often it's a combination movement involving a bit of core work, trying to keep that consistent in both of our programs, having more core within the movements themselves. So that movement, the second movement, will be a higher repetition range of 15 to 25 and utilizing lighter weights. So you're going to be doing 3 sets of everything. You should have only up to 30 seconds rest between exercises, so the idea is to keep it going. By the time you get to that third set, that muscular endurance set should feel pretty fatigued. You should be pretty fatigued. The tempo throughout is going to be 202, so there's no pause anywhere in the movement, although your B movements might be a little quicker than exactly 202, 2 seconds and 2 seconds. So your first movement, we're going to go into the core section. You've got 4 movements. The first 2, we're going to superset a clamshell with a lateral step down. So you know the clamshell, I'm not going to go over that, but the lateral step down, you can utilize a few different things. I have a platform here that's probably about 10 inches high. You could probably, like a step is going to be too high. Maybe you would find that the runner on a treadmill would be an appropriate height for you to be doing these. So let's pretend we're on a treadmill. So if you're running on the treadmill, you're going to step off to the left side. You're going to place your right foot on top of the running pad, and you have the arm to hold on to if you absolutely need to. But you're going to try to avoid having to touch anything while you're doing this. It's basically a single leg squat. So we're thinking about this knee and this hip, not letting the hip pop out and not letting the knee cave in throughout the movement. So getting nice and tall, keeping the shoulders squared off, abs engaged, squat down, really get those hips back and push the other foot, this foot, going to drag the heel just down to the ground and right back up. So it's a slow movement on the way down, just touch the ground. You're not going to actually disperse weight onto that left foot. So slow on the way down, touch, and right back up. Slow on the way down, touch, and right back up. So the A-B movements, I'm looking for you to do 2 sets of everything. The clamshells are to fatigue, and the lateral step downs are going to be 12 to 15 reps. And then you're going to grab them out. The next 2, you're going to do these 3 times through. We've got bicycle crunches, slow, and double leg drop, both in the 15 to 20 rep range. So you're going to start with those legs up in tabletop position, hands behind the head. Don't pull your head forward, let